A legislator representing Safana Batsari Damusa Federal Constituency of Katsina State, Ahmad Dayabu, has raised an alarm over renewed attacks, killings, kidnapping, cattle rustling and armed robbery in his constituency. He says his constituency has been taken over by armed bandits and wants the federal government and the military to save his people from being exterminated. Correspondent Joke Adisa was at a news briefing where the legislator made the plea.
In July 2015, Ahmed Dayabu from Katsina State brought a motion on the invasion of communities in his constituency before his colleagues. Last year, Mr. Dayabu came on the floor of the House with the same story, appealing for government intervention. As he addresses the press this time, the lawmaker acknowledges the efforts from the military in quelling recurring attacks on his people in the past.
This bandit who have found safe haven in Daji-Rugu forest, which stretch from Katsina to Zamfara up to Birnungwari in Kaduna State, are very ruthless, and their atrocities have adversely affected economic activities in my constituency. This is despite the efforts made by Katsina State government in supporting the security agencies to curb this menace.
His worry now is that armed bandits have renewed attacks on his constituency, killing his people at will.
5 persons have been killed 2 days ago, just 2 days ago, in Kase village of Batsari local government area. This is in addition to the daily killings, kidnapping that have become an everyday occurrence.
The recent abduction of Governor Aminu Masari's mother-in-law brings to the fore the ravaging traits of the unwanted visitors in the state. Mr. Dayabu wants the military to be more proactive, particularly in combing the 400-kilometer stretch of Daji-Rugu forest.
Calling on the federal government of Nigeria to, as a matter of urgency, deploy adequate intelligence and security agencies, preferably the military, to take over Daji-Rugu forest and flush out these criminals. We appeal to the government to deploy more security personnel to the villages and towns within our constituency to safeguard lives and properties.
His appeal is for President Muhammadu Buhari, who is also from the state, to rise and stop what he calls the annihilation of his people. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.